Hi, and welcome back to another video. Today we have a 1975 8 horsepower Briggs & Stratton. This is a little bit later than what I normally work on, but I don't know. I figured it might be a little something else to tinker on, just something different. This one's in quite good shape other than just a little rust bubbling underneath the paint, you know, underneath the original paint. This is original paint on there. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape. The decals are still on there, and I'm going to try to clean this up. If we can get it running, I'm going to try to clean it up just a little bit, give it a little extra shine. I guess you could consider this barn fresh. I'm not really sure. It sat in a machine shop for who knows how long. But yeah, so let's just see what we can get into. So first off, I've got my little 7/16 wrench here. We're gonna go ahead and take the shroud off, and a little bit old school here. I don't have an impact or anything, but shouldn't take an impact to get these out. Should be pretty simple. But there's 2 screws on top, 2 screws on bottom, 1 on each side. I've already tested it. We're not getting any fire. I meant to say that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the shroud off here, and then we're going to try to get down to the points. And hopefully it doesn't need anything more than just a little filing on the points. I hope. So, you know, I almost wonder if I could get a ratchet underneath there. Let me get a ratchet wrench real quick. Let's see here, 16s. Yeah. Bet I can get one underneath there. Yeah, I can. Makes things a little quicker. But yeah, this thing was sitting down in a machine shop down in New Orleans, Louisiana. And I'd break it with a wrench here because I can't quite get a socket on it. It's too close to the block. Yep, sitting. This machine shop, well, it really wasn't a machine shop. It was more or less a transmission repair shop down in New Orleans. They were closing down, and the guy was ready to get rid of the stuff that was in it. And I happened to go down with my dad. He was buying some, you know, machine shop stuff, just random mics and just machinist tools and whatnot. And I happened to see this engine, and in that other video, I had a Briggs & Stratton Model 8S that I got running. I got both of those. They were sitting on top shelf way back in. This shop had no light, so I had to use my headlamp or a flashlight on my phone. But yeah, let me go ahead and disconnect this cable here. Get a pair of needle nose pliers here. I may be better off just taking it off from the shroud. Let's see here. It's gonna be flathead. But yeah, sitting down in a machine shop in New Orleans, or transmission repair shop. right, she's off. Now we're down to the what flywheel is rusty. You may take some sandpaper and clean that up a little bit. Well, it ain't too bad rusty. All right, I forget I need a 1/4 inch. I forget there's so much work involved on these things, taking them apart. You know, that 8S, I did it in like, shoot, less than 2 minutes. I had the flywheel off. These newer ones, well, that's not new, but the newer model Briggs & Stratton engines, you got to take just about everything off, just about, let's see, 1/4 inch. Oh, that was already loose. All right. I'm hoping this will be pretty simple here. Maybe just to file into the points and slap everything back on and be done. If it calls for more than a condenser, I mean, if it calls for more than just filing the points, I probably won't do it. Just because, to be honest with you, I'm not even going to use this engine for anything. I'm just genuinely curious if it's going to run. And I have nothing else to do this afternoon, so, you know, it's like, why not? I've been wanting to tear into this thing for a minute now. Let's see here. I got my little tool here. Check this out. The original tools for pulling this little clutch off. I picked it up the other day in a barn. Let's see. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I don't think that's going to work. Oh well. Can use a little sprocket tool here. I forget if it's left hand or right hand. Let me get my little bumping hammer here. A little dead blow. Oh. Gotta be a way I can, yeah, can block that from moving. I forget if you have to turn these left or right. I can't remember. Let's see, it goes that way. Can't remember. I don't want to tighten it. I think I may be going the wrong way. Maybe. I hope. Maybe y'all can help me in the comments later. Maybe what I need to do next time. Ow! Just smashed my hand. Should have seen that coming. That's gonna be a nice little blood blister right there. Turning red. Well, I was going the wrong way. So, but we just got it off. It's just unscrewing itself now. The thing is that I have found out, I did one of these engines I don't know, about 6 months ago, or it's probably been a year now. But it was on a little 3-horse Briggs. Same deal, just a little smaller engine. I didn't have the tool, and I had never done one before. I was figuring it out on my own. I took that off, and all the bearings fell out. And so I was trying to figure out how to get that off. So I figured you had to pull it off. No, you had to unscrew it. I had never seen anything like that before in my life. And yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, the one thing is you don't want to pull that cap off. That is a nightmare waiting to happen. So I'm just gonna leave that right there because we're not doing anything with it. Let me get my, let's see, it's got a keyway. No, it doesn't. Okay. I am going to grab a pry bar, a hammer, and see if we can get this thing to move. Well, I got a big pry bar. I don't know if that's what I want to use, but oh well, let's see. Coming up from this side here. That thing right there. I think I'm missing something. I gotta be missing something. I'm making pry from this side here. Beat that up. I need to get a brass hammer. Let me get a brass hammer if we got one in here. Well, I don't have a brass hammer. Lovely. Let's see what I got in here. Alright, let's see here. Let's take this pry bar back there, somewhere secure. I'm going to lean on it just a little bit for pressure. Oh, that's a beat up drill. Let me get a better one. some oil down in there. Better here. Unless I had any of this. Yeah. Let that sit down in there. Alright, so I'm back. I think I spent the last 30 minutes trying to get this flywheel off. Turns out all it needed was just filing the points. So that turned out perfect. We have fire now. I had to take a file and clean where I hit it with the hammer. You know, stupid me. But won't ever do that again. I'll probably just, you know, take my time with the brass drift to try to, you know, get it, you know, where to come off. I was trying to rush it, but won't do that again. That'll damage it. I got this clutch back on. I can't remember what the next thing is. I believe it is to put the cover back on. See, I don't think I've hit the clutch tight. That ought to be plenty. And then we'll get to go ahead and get these screws started. One last screw. One last tighten. There we go. Alrighty, now for the shroud. Let's see where we go. This baby on. There we go. You know, I think I got a piece of metal in my finger. Keep feeling it grab. No worries, I'll get a knife or tweezers when I get home, get it out. Not too big of a deal. One, where's that other screw at? Oh, there it is, way over here. Come on, get started. These bottom ones can be a pain sometimes. You gotta get that metal shroud lined up just perfect sometimes. Sometimes they go in easy, and sometimes they're just, Lord, they're just a nightmare, especially if the sheet metal's been bent. This one hasn't, thankfully. This engine here is in impeccably good shape, other than just the fact that it's covered in rust and grease. In fact, the guy I got the engine from, he said his dad bought it new for a homemade boat that his dad was making, and they were going to use it for their boat. But I don't know if they ever did or not. I didn't ever ask, but oh heck. I may have to operate the throttle now. No, I can bend it to go in there. No, I'm not gonna bend it. I'm gonna have to take all these back out. Alright, so I'm back. I've got the shroud on. All ready to do. I'm gonna squirt a little bit of oil in the top of the piston here, just because it's never, I mean, it hasn't had oil in it since, geez, who knows how long. In fact, I don't even know if it's got oil in it. Let me check. Nope, it doesn't have any oil in it. Let me put some oil in it real quick. Sorry about that. I had somebody come up here. I had to pause the video. But anyways, I'm back. I got oil in the cylinder, got oil in the engine. We should be ready to test. I'm going to squirt a little gas through the, right here in the carburetor. May just pour a little bit. Oh, I'll tell you what, why don't we do this? See how clean this tank is. Yeah, the tank looks pretty good. I'll pour a little bit in here and we'll see what happens. Well, the gas looks like it was shut off. So, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Open it up and I got gas coming through. How about that? It looks like it's got the normal seal leaking on the valve, but no worries, no big deal. We're gonna choke it, low idle, and make sure I got my screwdriver just in case it decides to go haywire. So let's see what happens. Ooh, got a little smoke. Come on. Let me pour a little gas through here. I think it don't backfire. And close it. All right, let's go. Oh, she tried. Come on. Come on. Come on, old girl. She may have ran out of gas. Tap the carburetor here. Open up that valve a little bit. Come on. Might pour a little bit more gas through here and see what happens. Come on. Woo-hoo. Come on. It's not getting enough fuel. Maybe. Plenty of fuel now. Oh, yeah. I think she's flooded. Oh, yeah. There she goes. She's going. Exceptionally well. Exceptionally well. Wow. Let's see if she'll start back up. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good running engine right there. Man, she runs really good. Well, I guess that's that's it. I may do another, when I do another video, I'll probably do a little sneak peek after, I cleaned it up, just to show you what maybe the difference, before and after. I really don't like this muffler here. I probably will take that off. But the funny thing about these models here is if you want to take that elbow off, most of the time you'll have to take this other carburetor elbow off, but that ain't no big deal. So, yeah, if y'all like my videos, please like and subscribe. I'd love to make it to 300. We're at 250. I believe it was 265. I don't remember. But I'd love to make it to 300. And possibly more. And, getting me up, with a certain amount of views and whatnot. It'll help. It'll really encourage me to want to make more videos. And I already love making videos. And making videos doing something that I love doing, working on these old things. But yeah, this right here gave me a little something different to work on. Not used to working on anything this new, although I do work on these every now and then at work. I do work at a small engine repair shop, so I get to work on these probably twice every 6 months. But yeah, they're fun to work on. They really are. So yeah, but yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.